It caught me in a moment of eating this. Babe, I'm live, by the way. just so you know. Just so you're not caught unawares. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lizard people, variants thereupon. I am one half of the duo for Cocktail Hour. I think Polly's on his way. I'm not sure. I know that I confirmed that we would be doing a show tonight. And I know that I confirmed that we would be doing it at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But beyond that, I am unsure. So, hopefully he'll just hop in whenever it is that he gets done doing whatever it is that he was doing previously. If the volume is low, well. And now there's a cat in the way. Get out of... I'm gonna put a tissue box right there so you can't stand there. How about you like them apples? The volume's low. Okay. I don't know how to fix that. Give me a sec. Give me one hot second. I will fix this. Excuse me. I'm a pig. Applications? No, that's not what I want. I want the microphone volume. Open sound settings. We want the Yeti microphone. Wow. That is not making a whole lot of noises, is it? Device properties? Is that it? Headphones? No, that's not what I want. Sound control panel? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Headphones, speakers. Speakers, Yeti. I want recording. Hi, Polly. I'm just trying to figure out how to fix my volume again. I think I broke it. Oh, go, be gone. Polly, I can hear you if you were trying to say something.
Nope, just you were talking to your computer there, so.
I'm yelling at it. Listen. Default playback device. Advanced. Properties. Driver. Details. Events. I will yeet you Alinity style across the room if you don't move, child. Valentine. This is getting ridiculous. I know you want attention. I was gone all weekend, so you didn't get any of it from me. But that doesn't mean that you can just interrupt the stream like this. I am sorry, Polly, for the lack of decorum on the cat's part.
The cat.
It's all her fault. Am I too low for you, or are you fine? Like, can you hear me?
Well, not for me, but that's through Discord. Depends what the audience hears, right?
Right. Audience, how am I doing sound-wise? Is it atrocious? Do I need to, like, bang a hammer against my computer? Or is this tolerable? Do I need to amplify the gains just a little bit? I'm sorry. I don't mean to turn this into a thought stream. But I am hungry and I have not eaten yet. It has been a very long weekend.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. I went to my brother's college to watch him graduate because he just, finished. He's a senior and is his last hurrah, so we watched him graduate, walk the stage and all that jazz. And it's a big deal because he's the last child my father has to put through college. So now my dad is free. And also, my brother now gets to start paying all of his own bills now. So, it's a big deal all around. But we're also moving him into his new apartment, which is much nicer than this one is. Granted, it is also a lot more expensive. But, it is a lot nicer. And so, there was a whole bunch of moving in shenanigans, a lot of drinking in shenanigans, and then finally today we were driving in shenanigans, because it's like a several hour drive to and from. So, it's not like skip across the state. It's across several states because he went way out of state. when he went to college. And so, yeah, we got to see him. It was nice. He's coming back for a little bit next week because he's got to do some stuff for work.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, thank you. Lion Patriot for the donation. Yell not at that precious child. Okay, fine. I will not yell at her. I will sternly scold. How about that? But yeah, so he's coming back from school for a little bit. So I'll get to see him for like his birthday. And then he's gone for the next 2 years because he's working out of state as well. And he's got a like 2-year contract about it. Lucky bastard had a job right out of college. But we're very proud. We are. It's been a very busy weekend preparing for that. But my baby brother is now all grown up and being an adult on his own. So I'm very proud. So yeah, that is why I haven't had the chance to do literally anything that I normally would as an adult on a weekend because I was gone all weekend. And the cats missed me. So yeah. How was your weekend, Polly?
I didn't see anyone graduate.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Well, is that good or bad?
I think it's one of those things in between that just is.
It just is.
Yeah.
It is neither good nor bad. It just simply is. It exists. It was an occurrence. All right, I'm overselling. But other than not seeing anyone graduate, how was your weekend? Was it just... What did you do?
Oh, it was fun. It was full of fun, merriment, guffaws,
Guffaws. That's a new one.
jolly prancing.
You were prancing?
Sure, why not?
You were prancing.
It was really more of a manly strut than a prance, but
I'm trying to imagine an otter jollily
sure, jollily.
prancing. With of course a 5 o'clock shadow and like this gigantic hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
With the hood pulled over the head.
Uh-huh.
This is a rather amusing imagination thing that I have. I'm gonna have to get Far to draw it for me, I think. It needs to be immortalized somewhere. Oh, okay. That just reminded me of something actually. Do you recall those images? I don't know what they're called, but like they're memes, right? And the only vague description that I have in my head is like the bottom half is like ballerina-esque and the top half is like not that. So like imagine if Spider-Man, the top half was just Spider-Man as he normally would be, but he's flamboyant underneath because he's in a ballerina tutu and like shoes. That's what I'm envisioning right now. It's quite amusing. Much jolly. Indeed, yes. Any chortles? I don't know. Maybe 2. I'm getting looked at by the cat. She really wants to be up here with me. But no, she can't come up here. So other than the jollily chortling and prancing around, Polly, nothing else interesting happened to you? Did you get a cat yet? I think maybe your microphone went out. Polly. Are you there, Polly? Polly, are you there? It's me, Margaret. I guess not. Okay. Polly is elsewhere. That is fine. Did he message me about it? No. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't hear him. Yes? Oh my god! Come here. So anyway, yeah, no, it's been a busy weekend. I'm exhausted. I have recently discovered that I am not as young as I used to be. And also, I realized that I drink way more now as an adult, graduated from college with my family, than I ever did when I was just at school, at college. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know what image that gives off, but it's quite interesting.
All right, there. Mic problem. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I was just being cute and awkward while you were away. It's fine.
When
And
aren't
also-
you then?
Well, always, in fact. Yeah. Weebo the lush. Indeed. You know, Polly, I was just talking about my recent discovery of the fact that I, as a person, intoxicate myself more now that I'm a graduate of college than I ever did while I was in college at an undergraduate level, which is quite interesting. But maybe only to me. Oh,
Oh, what?
oh! I was just gonna say I also discovered something else interesting that you might find. Well, okay. I didn't know this, but apparently there's such a thing as honorary graduates or doctorates or masters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I just discovered this weekend at the graduation. You can get a doctorate without paying for the doctorate experience. You know, just like a lifetime of achievements add up to one doctorate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm left wondering, like, what is the threshold for that? What is the application process behind that? Do you have to, like, apply for it? Or is it just given to you because they recognize your excessive level of dedication to your field of study? I thought you would know this because... Aren't you getting a doctorate right now? Or you already had one?
No, getting one.
Oh, it is in progress. So, yeah, do you know anything about that?
Your excessive contributions to your field or use words to that kind of general effect. Yeah, I guess. It's in honorary degrees usually just given to people. Like it's more, it's more for the university than it is for the person. So University X wants more prestige, so they give an honorary doctorate to a high-profile person.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
That makes sense. Because then they can say, oh, well, we had this person as an honorary person who received an honorary degree from us. Yeah, okay, I get it. Makes sense. So...
I mean, the list goes on, right? The amount of people that have doctorates that have also been large donors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rarely are you going to see somebody get an honorary doctorate in. Well, anyway, you get the point.
Okay. No, I get it. So, really, it's not that they've made contributions to their field of study. It's more so that they've made contributions to the university and that their reputation could be perceived to make contributions to the university's prestige going forward. It's a fun black
private universities do it.
Yeah.
Universities that need promotion do that. Universities that have received a fuck ton of money from the person do that. Universities that sort of thing. Like it doesn't mean jack shit. But then again, what degree does mean jack shit? I mean, who the fuck cares?
Fair enough. I have been a little bit black.
It's a line on your resume to get a fucking job, and then after that, nobody fucking cares, and everybody else is just angry at you for having gotten one and laughs at you for having debt. So, there. University system in a fucking, 2-3 sentences.
You ain't wrong. What would give having a degree a little bit more, I don't know, meaning, do you think? If, the degree was geared more towards the actual subject in question rather than a bunch of other well-rounding classes that they make you take that make no sense and contribute nothing to your education overall and your life going forward? Because personally, I think I could have done without the human cultures class to pursue a degree with a major in computer science. Or I could definitely have done without the, oh gosh. And I'm totally blanking on it. The Plagues in the Islamic World class to get my degree. Which was such a slog. And it definitely tanked my GPA too, because it was like, I'm not interested in this subject. I'm not passionate about it. I don't want to really apply myself to do well in this, even though, you know, doing well in it affects your GPA. It's a number. They don't actually look at your GPA when it is that you are going to apply for jobs. Really. Not really. It's who you know, more than what you know. You know?
Yeah.
And the other thing, too, that really irks me about getting a degree with a major in computer science, right, was the prevalence with which they talked about plagiarism being, like, a legitimate issue in computer science. Anyone who's ever done anything in computer science will recognize the fact that there are only so many ways that you can code a thing in a language before you do start to, you know, plagiarize or whatever. It's like, oh no, we've used all of the possible melodies in music now. Everything is just like a rehashing of something that someone else has already come up with. Except for in computer science, it's much more limited in scope because everyone's a coder, everyone's putting their shit on the internet, and like I said, there's only so many ways that you can actually do one task before someone else has already done it before you. But in addition to that, the amount of emphasis they put on memorizing code or how to write code for our tests that would come up instead of just letting us Google shit for the tests, having us think that, oh, in the real world, when we apply this genuinely, we won't have access to like Google in order to problem solve. Because that's what most problems are in code, is Googling shit to try and figure out how to get the thing to work. But anyway, that's my soapbox. Daniel Fulman asks, Weebo, have you dropped the associate part of your title? I have, actually. Not last week, but the week prior, I got the wonderful news that I would be dropping the associate part of software engineer from my associate software engineer title, which essentially means that I was promoted to just plain old software engineer. Because when you enter into the workforce as a new grad, you are what they call an associate, which is just a fancy way of saying fresh meat in your field. It just means you've had less than 2 years, if that, of technical application and experience in your field. But yeah, so I got to drop that part of my title about 7 months earlier than I anticipated having to, which means that I'm doing very well in my field, which was nice to hear. It was nice to be recognized for that. So, excitement. I'm very proud of myself.
You have business cards you have to change?
I don't, actually. I did not have any business cards. It's not like I'm actually going out and meeting customers and giving them my business card. I just changed my LinkedIn and that was it. It was very subtle. I don't even think it took with the system, like in the way that they alert you when you have a new job or a new whatever. It was just drop the associate. It was like a correction. So, yeah. No business cards, though. Ex-associate Weebo Jones. Basically, yeah. That's about the most exciting thing that's happened to me this year. Wait. No, it's not. That's not true, is it? I can think of one other thing very distinctively that was exciting in a definitely exciting way.
Watching your brother graduate?
Oh yeah, that too. That was exciting as well. Yeah, totally. But there was something else this year that happened. I guess that could be classified as exciting in a kind of morbid way. I think getting mauled in the face qualifies as exciting.
Sure got your heart rate up, yeah.
Just a little bit. Weebo, does this mean you get Barbara's corner office? She doesn't get a corner office. She gets a cube just like me, but no, I don't get all of the perks that Barbara gets from being a senior member of staff. I'm just a lowly software engineer. It's okay. I'll live. So, Polly, I have material.
Okay.
And this material, excuse me, came from being on the internet. I was on Twitter browsing this afternoon while I was in the car on the way back home from my brother's graduation, and I saw a tweet. I'm gonna pull it up right now. And we're going there. So I saw this tweet. It's a image of a woman, I think at a gender reveal party, with the name of her future child in cursive in front of her. And the caption for the image is, "This is the worst baby name I've ever seen in my entire life." And I think what the name is supposed to be is like Brightly, but it's spelled Brightlieghtligh. And it's just, you know, the tip of the iceberg. It is one of those examples of parents attempting to name their child in an oh so special way to make them super snowflakey unique in the large accumulation of children and students. And get your butt over here, you small child. Well, you've seen those examples of parents naming their children weird things, right, Polly?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I went out of my way, and I found several articles listing the worst baby names parents have ever picked. And we're gonna go through them because I want to shame some parents today. Because not only are they dooming their children to a life of, how do you pronounce that? Or how do you spell that? Or actually it's spelled this way. But they're also they're damning their children to a life of, let's be honest, some bullying, because there are going to be children out there that bully children because their names are spelled in the most spectacularly complicated way imaginable. And I want to go through and shame them, but also marvel at the level of complexity that parents go to have that specialist of snowflake child.
Okay.
So, prepare yourself to be a little bit boggled in the mind.
Sure.
Okay, so first up, A, B, C, D, E. How do you pronounce this one?
I don't know.
It's just the first 5 letters of the alphabet. I don't know how you would pronounce this, but I'm going to attempt myself. Abcady? I think.
An apostrophe would help. Let us
Right.
know where the stress goes.
And according to data from 2017, 373 girls were named Abcady.
Brilliant.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Okay. Next. And I guess we're going in the alphabetical order because the next baby name is Alpha Beta.
Okay. Pretty much along the same lines of ABC.
Well, no, it's not quite the same because we're missing 3 letters, but Alpha and Beta, right? They're the first 2 letters of the Greek alphabet, Alpha and Beta. But that's why we call it alphabet. But still. Here's another one. Eureka. Instead of Erica. It's spelled Air Recca with a W, a silent W before the R.
Okay. Jesus.
All right. How do you... Is this Arson? Why would you name your child Arson? Are you trying to preordain who he's going to become? I'm just curious. But yeah, it's like dropping the L or the C off of Carson or Larson or whatever. Arsonists are the worst. Don't name your baby after them. I don't know. I could think of a few other people, professions, if you will, nefarious professions, if you will, that are a little bit worse than arsonists. Murderer comes to mind. BACARDI.
Is there a lot of booze names on there?
I don't know. I haven't looked at them. This is the first time I'm looking at them, which is kind of risky because you don't know if it's actually going to be a good article or not until you're halfway through the article and you go, this is shit. But I'm willing to take the chance. I have 2 more articles geared up just in case.
All right.
Baby boy. Who's coming up with this? It speaks to me of parents that were entirely too lazy to actually come up with a name, and so they're just like, well, just his name is Baby Boy. That's it. Sounds
like a SoundCloud rapper's name. Is that what you want?
Do you want little Baby Boy to grow up to be a SoundCloud rapper? Because that's how you do that. That's how that happens.
You know.
Banana. Just naming your child Banana after the yellow fruit that comes from trees. Banana was born in 1919 in England. We feel so bad for Banana. A great name for a monkey, sure, but not a human. Brick. I don't know. That seems kind of normal-ish. Maybe. But yeah, as the article states, it's also a jab at a person's intelligence. So this is just handing bullies the names to give your children when they're at school and they want to bully your kid.
Shit. Fucking hell.
Blue jeans.
My patron, thank you for the $8. Civilization was a mistake. I don't know, certain parts of it. Forgot to turn off the Noir Bar donations, but whatever. What else is new?
You're fine. Well, no, I keep them on because people donate to you.
Thank you, Line Patron.
Wait, do you have separate donations for not Noir Bar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I only have
AAA donations and Noir Bar donations.
Oh, well, I only have the one set that you gave me for cocktail hour, so sorry.
What do you mean?
Well, you gave me your donation thing at the beginning of all this for cocktail hour.
Oh, the link. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
No, if I change it in Streamlabs, whatever, it gets changed on my end, not yours. So like it'll always there's no separate thing for you to change.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Blue jeans. Really just going out of your way. Not even out of your way. You're just looking around the room in the maternity ward and going, that is our child's name on the first thing that you see, probably. That is so lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate. Burger! For those impassionate meatheads.
That's pretty goddamn lazy.
Honestly. Candida. Isn't Candida like a disease? It is! It is a scientific name for a type of fungal infection that causes the all too common yeast infection. It is also responsible for thrush in babies. Yeah, so imagine naming your child after a fungal infection. I could not. CARRION. I don't know if this is bad. Yeah. Yeah, the definition is considerably less. So carrion means the decaying flesh of dead animals. Wow. Do you think they knew? From
What?
1880 to 2019, 5 babies were named CARRION.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know why you would not want it. Okay. It would be like naming your kid Cadaver. Why?
Does no one look up, like, doesn't no one go out of their way to Google the name that they want to name their child anymore to figure out whether or not it's going to cause them grief later on in life?
Apparently not, huh?
I guess not. Chaos.
Yeah, that I can see.
From what I realize, I think Eve named herself Chaos Eve, so that wasn't her parents' decision.
Huh.
That was her choice. But I think online monikers are a little bit different, right?
I think so.
Like, I don't think there is a person in the planet who would... Actually, I take that back. Considering what we're talking about, I do think that there is some person out there who would name their child Weebo.
I do. I bet you there
absolutely-
is.
Yeah, exactly. There probably is. Oh yeah, by the way, my real name is not Weebo, ladies and gentlemen. The more you know. Custard was the name of a dragon from a children's book and the last name of a military sergeant. But it's also an egg-based dessert.
It is an egg-based dessert. Yeah.
It is delicious. And a delicious egg-based dessert. But yeah, custard comes with no valid nicknames. It's not the worst. Oh, denim. In the same line of thinking as blue jeans, we have denim. It's a durable fabric, so maybe this is symbolic of resilience. Dorcas. Yeah, no. I don't think, even if it is a biblical one, and if it was all the rage in the 1920s, current day, to me, indicates that it probably would be used more in terms of, like, bullying than not. I want to find one with atrocious spelling. Felony. Oh, what a wonderful thing to name your child. Gassy. Girl. God's masterpiece. Okay, no, I need to know who specifically named their child God's masterpiece, because that is rather ambitious. Alright, let me see if there are any other ones that are ridiculous, because these are just ridiculous because they're words that you wouldn't normally attribute. But I want actual names. Ah, here we go. Actual names spelt in atrocious fashion. Is this supposed to be Caitlin? Because there's no T in the VIII section. Or are those triple I's? Are those L's? We don't know. K 9.
Yeah, you've got me 9.
Is it 9? No. It's not 9, right? It's V with 3 I's afterwards, meaning that it's... Would that be 5 plus 3? So that would be 8. Right? I'm not good with Roman numerals.
I got nothing. No idea.
Oh! Oh yeah, okay, so it is Caitlin, right? Because, okay, so if this is 8,
I get it.
right?
I get it,
Caitlin, right? Okay. Oh my god.
That's terrible.
That
It's
is
fucking
horrible. That's atrocious. Of course, lasagna is a child's name somewhere. That is... That's an unfortunate name, too. It's like Katrina, except it's Latrina. Kind of reminds me of that movie, Robin Hood Men in Tights. The witch. I think her name was Latrine. And she had changed her name, or her family had changed their names at some point in the past from... Oh gosh, what was it? Now I need to know. I'm gonna Google it. Latrine men in tights. It used to be Shithouse. okay, so the family name used to be Shithouse. And then she named it to Latrine because that sounds more effeminate. Because obviously.
Name used to be Shithouse.
Or maybe that was her name. We can watch it. Hang on.
Latrine.
Can you hear this?
No.
No, you can't. Ah,
No, that's fine. That's fine.
here, I'll turn on closed captions.
Such an unusual name, Latrine. How did your family come by it?
We changed it in the 9th century.
You mean you changed it to Latrine?
Yeah, used to be Shithouse.
Yes, they changed it in the 19th century. It used to be Shithouse. I remember that joke. I got good memory. Misery. What a name for a child. Mr. This is Mr. Mister. Proud to introduce Mr. Mister. Moon Unit. Musician Frank Zappa named his daughter Moon Unit. She was born before humans reached the moon, and she eventually came to terms with her unusual name.
Moon Unit.
Why? How do you come up with these things? Someone has named their child Netflix.
What? Oh, why?
Maybe it's an homage to how the child was conceived.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill. I have to assume the same thing with puzzle. Mom and Dad got a little too frisky with their puzzling.
Puzzle is the least confusing one I've heard so far. Gotta say.
Really? Puzzle
Yep.
is the least
Yep.
puzzling one for you?
It's ironic, but it's there. Yes.
Riot. Oh, it's like they want to create like self-fulfilling prophecies in their chilling children. Rolexus. It's like Alexis, only richer. Instead of dressing for the job you want, it's name your child for the things that you want. I guess. I don't know. They're like, this is my baby, Rolexus. I couldn't afford a Rolex, but I could afford a child. Shimmery. I love it. Oh, this one. Speak of the self-fulfilling prophecies of children names. Shooter. Oh, no.
Again, that could be frisky and what led to the child. I don't know.
Probably. Sir Prince.
No, it's just... Fuck.
That's lame.
It's like people didn't... I met this girl and she introduced her kid. She's one of those girls I knew from high school, and it's like, and this is my son. His name's King, and it's like, oh, fuck, why?
King or Kang?
King.
King with an I. It's better than Kang.
Yeah.
Shooter Jennings. Oh my god. Tacarina? Like Tanqueray?
So we're gonna,
Thank you for your patronage.
And thank you, Serpent21, who donated $3 to say, have they gotten to Moxie Crime Fighter or Zoltar? That's what Pen of Pen and Teller named his kids under the idea that if they hated their names, they can change them. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. They can change their names if they hate them. It's fantastic logic, but also, why would you subject your child to a lifetime however long between being born and when they changed their name of that name. Like, why not just name them something mundane then? Like, why not name them Mark? Or like Jennifer, but spelled correctly. First name, we was. Tesla, because of course someone's gonna be named Tesla. Quiche. Someone named their child Quiche.
With a Q?
Yep.
Jesus.
Not only are you subjecting them to a lifetime of being very, very last in the line of, like, names because of their name and where it falls in the alphabet, but also you're naming them after food, which is delicious, but also you're naming them after food. Uncle Sam.
Nice.
I got a bone to pick with these parents. Velveeta.
I don't know. Brie Larson's parents named her after cheese. Why not?
Fair, I know, but like Brie is an actual name because it's short for like Brianna, right?
No, Brie. Well, I don't know.
Is she not? Is it not short for
I
Brianna?
have no idea. Well, let's find out. What the fuck?
We can Google it. Brie Larson.
It's Brienne.
Is it Brienne?
Yeah, fucking moron. Shortened her name after cheese.
Well, what? She could name herself Anne instead of.
Her real name is Brienne Sedone de Sondeliers. So I'm with Brie Larson because I thought it'd be memorable. It's like, who doesn't like Brie? Oh my god, you don't pay me enough money.
Well, that is a nightmare of a name to actually get out of your face. Like, how do you even say the last name? Desaulniers. That's French. No one's gonna get that right on the first try. Unless, of course, you're like a household name, then everyone's already used your name with everybody. So yeah, I could see changing it to not that. That is a mouthful of letters. I get it. Wednesday. Someone named their child Wednesday. But like, in the way that you spell it.
Yeah.
Love it. Great. Beautiful. Okay, I want the article with the baby names that are actual names but spelled atrociously. Worst girl names. Hellzel. The mother liked the name Hazel, but the father was a biker and loved Hell's Angels, so they came up with this abomination. I think the backstories make it a little bit more interesting, too, because if you know where it's coming from, then you can judge them a little bit more accurately. Miracle. A.H. Miracle. Nearly 800 girls are named Miracle every year. Then you have a Miracle, along with La Miraclès and Ja Miraclès. Is that a thing? Why not select a name that means miracle? Anna isn't that bad. I like Anna. But like Anna, whatever else you want to append to the end of Anna. It doesn't need to be complicated. Imanuk. How do I pronounce this? I, comma, M. No, not comma. I. Oh my god, and I'm forgetting what that punctuation is. Single quote. It's a single quote. I, single quote, M-U-N-I-Q-U-E. I, Muni, Que? How do you even pronounce this? This is the worst. Ugh. Alright, we're going up. Sorry. I had to adjust for Valentine because she has decided that she wants to be all up in my business. again. That's okay. Oh no. Did I... What the hell?
What happened?
My camera.
Yeah.
What happened? What is going on? Well, that's unfortunate. What if I unplug it? That's not great. We don't like that. I need that for things and stuff. Huh. Hold up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I can't even remove the thing. What the fuck? Show's over, frozen, no doubt. I have no idea how that happened. Deactivate, activate. Well, that is not great. Child, I need you to go that way. Thank you. While I troubleshoot what's wrong with my camera. What the fuck? Hey, Polly, if I just close out of OBS while I'm still streaming, what happens?
Nothing. When you restart it, it will recapture the stream, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
You can close that and restart it. It's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna try that because this is
Okay.
ridiculous. You'll still be able to. I had a whole boomer moment.
Start another stream. Yeah, I think it is just people talking to each other in chat.
I guess.
Streaming show by text. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I had a whole boomer moment.
Start another stream. Yeah, I think.
Okay, no, we're back.
Oh yeah, it's dropped all the way down to 6 watching. Yeah, yeah. I didn't even notice that part.
I thought. Okay, yeah, no. So when I restart, so we've been streaming, but not really for the last how long was it? Oh gosh, that is an embarrassing amount of time. This has been a hot mess, Polly.
Wow. Did you? Hey, listen. As if I'm holding you responsible for any kind of this stuff. My streams are hot messes all the time, especially with audio. So.
Right. Well, it's okay. This isn't my day job, so. Sorry, guys.
Did you want to reschedule for tomorrow?
Yeah, we can reschedule for tomorrow. I'll have a little bit
I
more
can do
energy
tomorrow night.
then.
I actually have nothing going on. I happen to know that because I just looked at my schedule like an hour ago. So I got nothing going on tomorrow night.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we can do tomorrow. I just have an optometrist appointment. They're going to tell me how much more blind I am than I was last year, so. Could be back here later with, like, new glasses or something. Or not, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, we can reschedule for tomorrow. And then
Same
I'll have
time?
all of the everything worked out. Yeah, we can do same time.
All right. Half an hour after. I would just make sure to tell them that, because AAA, tomorrow's Monday, AAA, yeah, I would just make sure to, well, Drunkle never runs long anyway. He's got an insistence upon it not going long, so.
All right.
Which
ladies
he's
and
not
gentlemen.
wrong about.
Right.
Yeah. It's a 2-hour show, and we end up doing like 2.5, 3 hours, and he's not wrong.
I think I've been on when we did like 5-hour long streams.
Yeah. I mean,
But that's
Noir Bar
just
is
'cause I'm-
different. That can go on long because it's a bar, but, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yes, we will do a makeup show tomorrow because this was an absolute disaster. And your girl Weebo is already tired, and I think maybe Polly might be tired too.
I am.
All right, so yeah, we'll do a show tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central.
Yeah, and we'll bring the energy.
All right.
And the hatred for parents who name their children atrocious things.
Cool.
All right, cool. Sorry about that, guy.
Yeah, no worries. Well, we can talk to you in less than 24 hours. It'll be fine.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll rectify it.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Bye,
We will talk to
guys.
everybody then. Have a good night, all.
Good night. And we're not.